everything. Yeah,
Hello.
we're good. We're good. So
Hey, so is War Anvil going? Is up?
it hasn't started yet. Hold on.
Okay.
Start
I'm
session.
holding onto my mouse.
I have started the session.
Okay, I will jump in.
I clicked the wrong button.
I felt that. When should Wedlock Part 2? Oh, God.
Well,
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I've run many scenarios in my brain while we've been waiting for the session. How long has it been? 2 weeks?
A little bit. Anyway.
I have bad plans and good plans.
Where
You know,
did
that
we leave
it's
off?
that time of the month, you know.
Oh, no.
We were in the interim.
We were
prepping, leaving.
Oh yeah, my cards.
Yeah, the last thing I remember is I think Drake said if there was anything in the direction of where my house was that we could like go explore. Meanwhile, still going the same direction of my home.
There you go. That's where it was.
What? I didn't say that.
Well, someone
Check the
bragged.
VOD.
It may have
Check
been,
the VOD.
It may have been Invar, to be fair.
Yeah. Someone said it.
There we go.
Anyways, I want to go home.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
Well, it's not a
like
want, it's a
few
need at
days.
this point.
We were taking a few days before we were heading out because we were going on an adventure before your marriage.
That is. Jesus, dropped my calendar. Yeah. Okay. So you have a little over a month to do whatever it is you want, I guess. So which it was the this tomb.
It was the
Tomb.
Don't remember which one exactly, but it's fine.
sanctuary.
Right. Yes.
We were going to the Verelian
Sanctuary. That's what it was.
Yes.
Yes. And that was in the northeast. Sorry, from where you were at this time. So, with the map that I've given you, the large map of all the regions. Which region would you like to go to for a little bit?
I think we're going to the same region as Rex's home.
Okay.
Because that's the general direction of where the sanctuary is.
That's what I remember.
Yeah, more or less. It will get you started.
Possible things.
Yeah, so we were, from what I remember and from what I have noted down, we bought some stuff. I bought a few new.
Yep, I remember buying some stuff.
Araxis bought and ordered a new sword, and I bought 2 things and a new sword.
Okay.
And we were kind of just in the middle of waiting until the weekend, I guess.
Yeah, until
we're heading out.
Until everything was delivered, I figured.
Yeah,
basically.
We started to prep on a Wednesday, and then life happened outside of the game, and now we're gonna be
so
Monday.
It would now be a Monday. First Monday.
Yeah, didn't drink by carriage or something like that, or
I bought a carriage and
They bought the horses too.
We bought the horses. How many horses we got?
Four horses and a carriage.
Yeah. 4 horses and a carriage.
See, my notes started working now, so I can.
My brain just started functioning again.
So on the first Monday of the last month of the year, you are setting off on this ship, I guess. It's a ship
Magical
that would take
journey.
you. Well, who knows? Maybe. Passage is cheap enough. It's a well-traveled route. And bringing the horses and carriage only costs a little bit extra. No problem for you people and all the money you have accumulated with your single adventure so far. Well, 2 technically, but only 1 outside the city. Anyway, yeah, the way there takes a couple days, no more than that. So that'll take us to the Wednesday of the same week, unless you guys want to do anything.
Well, Invar was coming with us, right?
Invar is coming with you, and he has the map.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah,
I
I
guess
got
we will.
Wait,
Yeah, sorry,
I'm a
go
bit
ahead.
lost. Are we going to Ranks' place or to the place on the map?
The place on the map.
Okay.
But also yes.
But
yes.
since you don't know
we're
where
going
it
to
is,
my place.
you're going.
But we're stopping by.
Yeah.
This is basically the last hurrah for our access before we wet him off. Unless we find,
Before
unless we find a plan to kill him without killing him, you know.
It
Or
is
kill his
great.
bride.
Okay. Oh no.
Can't. Yeah. You know.
Hello, Mr. Softman. It is with great pleasure to inform you that your son has died.
We can what is it? We can do some shit that you shouldn't do according to the Geneva Convention.
Oh hell yeah! Like, what's that?
But you know what?
Geneva.
Geneva doesn't even exist here, so.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I have plans for when I get there.
Oh boy. Drake.
Let's adventure.
At some point in those 2 days, you get approached by one of the crew, an older human gentleman who pulls you aside. He wants to talk to you.
Okay.
Make a perception check first.
Oh no.
Oh no.
9.
9. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, this older gentleman starts. Apparently, he seems somewhat fascinated by you and your physicality, shall we say? Seems like maybe he hasn't seen a tabaxi before. This guy.
Oh, I thought that meant something else. Okay.
Well, I have a question before you go down this road, though.
Go
This area that we're going in, is tabaxis rare in this area? Because if so, I would have disguised myself.
Tabaxis are kind of rare everywhere, since they don't really stick in groups usually.
Okay.
There's like 1 or
I'll allow it.
2 prominently tabaxi societies, and there's like a few individuals scattered here and there.
Okay. I'll allow it. I'll die. I'll allow it.
Okay.
Sorry. Continue.
How do they get children then? So,
Yeah, and this guy seems interested in you just in general.
Okay. I don't know what to say. You know. Yes.
At some point, he makes the observation. Yeah, no, it's really a shame what happened to the Pandian's talons. It's kind of just vanished a few months back.
The what now?
Oh, and he like pulls up a sleeve to show you a tattoo of an eagle claw, which you recognize to be from the former Thieves Guild. No. How to say? No bad feelings. I left many years ago. It's just interesting to hear about. this guy, who brought down this whole organization.
I think you might mistake me from someone else. From what I remember, the person that you referring to did not have metal class, and I show him my metal class in an intimidation way.
Sure, make an intimidation check.
15.
15. Okay. And he seems surprised and like, you know what? I think you might be right. I'm sorry to bother you. And he like turns around and like fucks off somewhere else.
What was his name? He said.
He didn't tell you.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, he just dragged you.
Smart man.
He just dragged you. On the ship, do we see this happen, or do we just see that Drake just gets pulled aside from this weird, creepy old man?
You can make a perception check.
Thank you. 24.
24. Yeah, you see it.
Did I hear the conversation?
You would have maybe heard a little bit. It seemed, well-natured enough, and nothing to be concerned about.
All right. Okay, good. Just
and
wanted
then
to know.
a while back, you see this old guy return a little shocked or ruffled in some way.
So, out of character, he mentioned the guild's name that I was a part of previously,
Yes, he
right?
did.
Okay, yeah, because I didn't actually hear what you said. You see. So, yeah, okay. I'm gonna have my cloak over my ears more than I already had.
Reasonable, because it is quite cold out here at sea.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And we're still on a ship, right?
Yes, and you will be for the next day and a half.
Right. I'm gonna drag Araxis aside for a second.
All right.
Hey, Araxis, you saw that old man talking to me?
Yes, I heard you.
Could you find out what his name is and who he is? He might be trouble.
That's
as Drake says that, you see the intensity in his eyes, that this is somebody he does not want to know that Drake is where he is.
Yeah. That's a strange request, but I'll allow it. Hey,
Yes.
Okay, Ranxus will
but quietly though. Subtle.
You make it sound like you want me to kill this man.
No, not yet. We still need to make, we might need him to disappear, but not yet, at least.
Alright, I'll have a chat with him. Ranxus will just crack his knuckles. And then just start proceeding to walk towards the older gentleman. So is the older gentleman like? So he's a part of the crew, right? Like he's.
Yeah. He walks off, and you see him repair. He's repairing like a railing or something.
Okay. So I'm gonna approach this the older gentleman. I'm gonna greet him. Hello, sir.
Hello. Can I help you with anything?
Actually, I do have a question. If you could help me, I'm gonna take out the net that I just have in my pack. Do you understand how to use this?
No, not much of a fisherman myself. I repair things around here.
No, you're quite the handyman.
As you can see, and he shows what he's doing.
Okay. But toss the net over my shoulder. But I'm sorry to interrupt your work, and also to not introduce myself. My name is Aranxi Softmain, and yours?
Nolan.
Nolan. Nolan.
Just Nolan's fine.
It's Nolan. Oh, Nolan. What? How long have you been working here? Or a part of the crew?
Let me make an insight check for him. Okay. 2 years. A while. Not always this boat, but you know. Sometimes other ships need more work than some.
Do I need to make an insight check, or do I have a passive insight?
Well, you have a passive insight, but you can make an insight check if you would like.
Yeah. I'll just throw that out there. 20. All right.
20. He seems guarded, but so far you can guess he's telling the truth.
Okay. Oh, so you've been working for 2 years. Have you always been on this ship, or have you just been just where you need to be?
No. Like I said, it's like some ships need more repairs than others. Sometimes a storm comes by and wrecks them a little bit. Not too much. If it gets too much, I there's not much I can do.
And I also
You
question,
give that
how
to the
long is
specialists.
this boat ride? Oh, what was that? What the hell?
No, more extensive damage he defers to someone else. Because that's not his thing. He repairs small things.
Okay. Well. My question was that how long is this boat ride again?
2-3 days, depending on the weather.
2-3 days. Okay. And then what day we're on?
The first.
Just the first. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Just making sure. All right. Well, since you seems to have some skills yourself, I just need some things to pass the time. You wouldn't mind teaching me a few things?
Yeah, I don't know about that. Make a persuasion check.
Persuasion. I'm good at those. 7.
Interesting.
Can't go around teaching my trade to other people, otherwise I'll be out of a job.
Out of the job. You see, I am. Let's see. We say a noble. Seeing possibly a man as good as yourself, I could possibly hire you to do these things. More pay, better place, more benefits. So,
Well, what do you need fixing?
well, I just need to understand fixing, or at least know any previous skills you had.
Let me make another insight check for him. Okay. No, I've been doing this most of my life. I don't think I can offer all that much that would benefit someone such as yourself.
Still. Wait, so he's been just a handyman most of his life?
Is what are you saying?
How rough is his hands really rough?
Yeah. Many calluses, a few scars here and there.
Yeah. And this is an older gentleman, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, somebody is, with respect, as old as you, must have some unique experiences or that you can share and tell, hopefully pass on.
Oh, sure, I've done all sorts of stuff in my younger days, but that's long gone. That's never something I wanted to dedicate myself to. But here, I'll tell you something. And he starts telling you stories of the good old days.
I'm just gonna grab like a crate, just sit on, or something that I can sit on or lean.
Yeah.
Just so you know, DM, I am trying to subtly overhear this conversation.
Sure, make a perception
See
check.
if I can recognize, so I can see if I can recognize Nolan.
Make a perception check.
15.
15? Okay. You hear mostly this first part, and you... Here's a question for you. How long did you work in that organization?
Is that a question for me?
Yes.
I guess from my teens.
From your teens, and you are now
Yeah.
24, so
Uh,
you would not have heard of him now.
Okay. It's basically how do I say this? When I not teens, but like younger days, from when I started stealing stuff. I don't really know what year yet. I haven't fledged that much out of my backstory.
Still, you do
But-
not recognize the name.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
And then when he starts to get into the old story, he's avoiding, criminal past, but, he is embellishing perhaps a little too much.
Mhm. I was like, oh, I mean, probably during in the mid conversation, I'm actually gonna try to show that like the themes can't gonna like kind of like talk to him like in thieves can't of like certain details of the stories or specific things or if he knows again thieves can't
Sure.
or more or less like he knows that like I'm basically kind of like him too.
With a 20 insight from before, when you do that, he recognizes it and acknowledges, but doesn't respond. And continues telling his stories.
All right.
Anyway, anyone else want to do anything?
No.
No? Okay.
Nothing of note.
A couple days later, you arrive at one of the many smaller ports in Rabath, the south side of Rabath. And you.
So, are we leaving the boat now, or are we?
Yeah, you leave the boat now.
Okay, because like I would want to say something to Nolan. Try to approach the old man again. Yeah, it's like thank you for the tales and experience of the old past. Again, Nolan. If are you sure it's just Nolan? You don't have a last name or any other aliases to go by? Because perhaps we might meet again, or I might need somebody of your expertise or experience.
And he tells you, no, Nolan's good enough, and he winks.
No. Then I'll just wink back and then proceed to leave the boat.
So you would be arriving at the bottom part of the lighter green in the region map. And it would take a little bit more time to get to Aranx's home properly. Although Invar does pull out the map and says that now it's a little bit south instead, so it's not on this continent or this landmass. It's on.
It's
Let me
below
see if he
as well.
knows. No, he doesn't quite know. It could be either in Thucydia or in the small island next to it.
Right. So you said Rabath, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Rabath. That's where I'm from.
Okay. And where is Erexis from again?
From there.
Yeah, Rabath. Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the map points to somewhere else.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Right.
Oh, well, actually, just a little side note. Well, I'm gonna talk to Drake and said, um, talk to Drake about my conversation with the old man. I was like, satisfying, or
Yeah, I don't recognize him, so I'm a bit scared of how he eventually knows me.
I mean, a man of who's older. I mean, might have heard a lot of things of his day, but again, his glory days are over. I don't think we should have anything to fear. And anyways, I'll be keeping an ear out and keeping an eye on him if he needs to be removed.
I don't think we need to remove him. He seems okay. He was just curious. Besides, I think I scared him straight.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't do that.
I mean, come on. When somebody walks up to you and says that you're one of a kind, I think you're the one that did something. You're not gonna say, yes, I am.
Oh, one of a kind. Care to explain?
I mean rare. Have you looked at me?
Yeah.
And I wave with my tail. Like points at my tail like
I think you're one of kind, but I'm gonna point at Drake. I'm not Drake. I'm gonna point at Litrix.
oh, fair.
I'm like
he wasn't. He was
Litrix, make a perception
an organization.
Yeah. 10.
10. Sure sounds like they're making fun of you.
And at this point, I switch over to Thieves' Cant. And at this point, I switch over to Thieves' Cant and says he wasn't a part of a criminal organization, though. I was.
Oh, do tell.
Another time.
I'd like to think while this is happening, Doris just like petting a dog or something. Just being completely
more likely a cat in the port.
At work.
Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
I mean, I was close enough to bring out the metal cat, you know.
Jeff.
Jeff's around.
To Nolan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no,
but it's following Litrix while invisible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So
when they make fun of me, I'm currently practicing my magic, so I just basically shoot a shocking grasp in that direction. It doesn't hit them because it's melee range, but like a bit of sparkling effect.
I think the little one is angry with us. I say Thieves' Cant.
I'll switch over to Thieves. Well, no, I won't. I won't switch over to Thieves' Cant. I'll say.
Playing with fire now.
He might be angry, but yeah, I think he's something that I have not seen. But you say you're in a criminal organization. What is that organization? And in that conversation when Drake had, was that one of the things I heard? Or
no, because they never said it explicit. Well, no, they kind of did.
Yeah, the old.
But that was near.
Old,
but that was near
Nolan.
the. No, you wouldn't have heard.
Start
Is
of
the
it.
point.
Okay, yeah. So yeah. What kind of? So what's the organization's name? Or
Inver said that that the map was heading south, right? And I move away from Araxis towards the other.
Yeah, and he clarifies,
avoiding the conversation.
And he clarifies that during the trip, it seemed like the destination moved from being northeast to now it's southeast.
Right.
Wait, so did we pass it?
Yeah,
Do
it seems
I
like
recognize where it says where it is on the map now? No?
Well, if you go to the slightly bigger map, it would be. Make an intelligence check.
Straight intelligence.
Yes.
Oh boy. I'm good at those. 13.
13. Good
It's
enough.
big brain time.
It would be either in Cerna or Firin.
Cerna, where's Theron? Am I not looking at?
Firin is it's the larger map with the
It's the
Three.
horseshoe,
Yeah.
basically. Yep. Wait, is this a map of Europe?
maybe.
Did you copy Europe?
Maybe.
I didn't copy it. I
No,
changed it
It's turned
somewhere.
Are we-
upside down.
Are we going to fuck? What's the name again? Creta.
No, Crete is somewhere else and doesn't exist in this world.
I know, but it's outside of Italy, which is a horseshoe.
Sure, maybe. It's in one of those two places.
Okay. Never
I
mind.
was like, see, we have passed a place, but we have arrived at my home. The question is, do you guys still want to pursue that, or do you guys want to try to help me deal with this situation since we're already here? Well, not here yet, but I still have to.
I mean,
go home.
it's still like a month away. We
Mhm.
can go raid the place and come back.
I mean, it depends depends on the place, but I say the sooner the better. But I will see what we all think.
I mean, you said you didn't really need any help because we didn't have a plan to help.
Well,
Unless you have a plan.
I mean, I have to get there and see what the hell's going on first. I haven't seen my to-be wife in forever. Possibly changed. Possibly have. Well, I don't think she's changed. But I think the sooner the better. And also, I would prefer not to go by myself.
How long would the journey to Cerna take, roughly?
Well, by ship, it would take more or less the same amount of time as to go to the other place by land.
Wait, you can get to Firen by land, or
No.
are you talking
To Arax's home by land or to Cerna by ship. It's the same amount
So
of
it's
time.
same distance, no time.
Which is 3 days, basically.
No, a little bit less.
Okay.
Actually, no. It's fast. The ship is faster. Never mind.
And
Vroom,
how
vroom.
about the Firen?
It's still faster, but it does take like a day and a half, whereas to Cerna it only takes a day.
So technically, we could get a ship, go to Cerna, Firen, and back within a week, right?
Yeah.
But that is round trip. Okay. And how far away are we from the wedding date?
You still have like what, like a month and a half,
a little, yeah,
or
more or less a month.
or is it 2 months?
We're at 5 weeks now. What was what it would be? Because it's been like what, like pull a chunk out of a week, pretty much.
You were in the first week of the last month of this year, and the wedding is either the second or third week of the first month of the next year.
Right, so 1 month and 2 weeks then,
A little bit, yeah.
or something like
Yeah,
that.
something
give or
like
take.
Yeah.
I mean, didn't
I'd say we
specify
should
the
take-
date.
I say we should take the week and go to Cerna and Firen to see if we find the place first, and then depending on what it looks like from the outside, we can decide if we want to go back or not.
Also, maybe they won't even let Araxes leave if we tell them we're going on an adventure.
Yeah. That is true. And I basically half point towards Inor. Just think of the academic value if we find this place, you know? Maybe it's enough to push your dad over to the to convince your dad.
God. Ranks is like, Ranks is like, his face just like tells it it's not gonna do anything. Like basically, but he's just gonna go along. Like, yeah, sure.
Oh boy.
Doris will
Flipix,
pat him on the
help
back.
me.
I'll go with you if you want.
I mean, well, we're gonna split.
What? No. I thought we just.
I mean, if we were going to this, what was the place? Sanctuary or something like that? Or,
Yeah, Verelian Sanctuary.
uh,
It's the sanctuary of the king that became god or whatever it was. I don't remember the
yeah.
details.
I mean,
Something
I don't
like
think
that,
the
yeah.
sanctuary. I mean, depending on what the sanctuary might have. I mean, what happens if it's like the same thing as that, the brass blade vault, and two of us gets trapped there for a good amount of time without the other group's knowledge.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Yeah, I think we should all go there and at least look at the place outside.
I wouldn't be opposed. This is that I just want to use this, be as quick as we can.
It might be a better idea to try to get this handled now so we don't have to worry about timing later. And by
You're
get this
thinking
handled, I
of
mean
the
the
wedding.
wedding. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It also makes sense.
Because
Yeah,
the more we put it off, the more difficult it might be to overcome the issue.
Mhm.
fair,
Depends if
fair.
if plans work or plans don't. We might have to fall back on a really bad plan, but yeah.
Inwar, what do you say?
Invar,
Since
aka
it's-
DM, tell us what you think.
I'm not gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell you what Invar thinks.
Yeah, Invar, since you took the time to come out on the adventure with us, what do you think? we help
Invar,
our friend,
do you want to go see my
or-
father, Invar?
To be honest, not really, but I am employed by him.
Ranks,
and it
yeah,
has
Ranks is
been
gonna
some
chuckle
time.
a little bit.
And it has been some time. Though, to be fair, whatever the sanctuary is and wherever it is, imagine it's still going to be there within a month. I have no reason to believe otherwise at this time.
It's not gonna move, is it?
It might. You never
I
know.
certainly hope not.
We could leave your wife there.
Okay.
Well, now that's just kind of rude, don't you think?
I mean, if she's forcing herself on him.
Well, the question is that like once I enter home, I wonder if my father's gonna take the precautions and to make it so I won't be able to leave.
I think so. I think we should go on the adventure like we planned.
I might be able to get you out, but
Ugh.
that's a maybe. It's not
That's-
for sure.
I would help, but it probably wouldn't end well for anyone.
This is gonna be a pain, but again, I would want to get this dealt with immediately.
Right, you weren't there when we discussed this at home, were you? Yeah. Huh.
Discuss what?
No, we were discussing if we were going on an adventure and whatnot. You were not there,
Mhm.
if I recall.
Yeah, I was back at my place.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the adventure will still be there. I mean, you get to visit my home. And we're not that far off from, was it Cerna? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Again, like they said, it'll
A day
still
and a
stay
bit.
there. It'll still stay there.
Fine, I guess we'll take the trip to Soft Main Manor.
Oh boy, let's embarrass Ranksies.
But don't think for a second I'll suck it up to those nobles, okay? If I see something shiny, I'll steal it, and I say that in Thieves' Can Store access.
Aranxes, you now have plenty of
Good
reason to worry,
specification.
Mm-hmm.
as there are at least a few shiny things in your home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, shiny things in my home, but I worry a little bit, but that could go along with one of my plans.
Oh,
Oh no! Are you
yes.
planning to make
He's using
me the
he's
bad
using your
guy?
kleptomania.
Oh no!
ho ho ho!
Pandano, causing chaos within the town, but
You said you didn't want anything like this. What the fuck?
oh, you don't hear me.
Also,
I mean, say this out loud, but like, yeah, out of character. I mean, again, I have plans, and I have really bad plans.
That's good.
Not all plans are created equal, and they all have different consequences.
Yeah.
Nice. I love
And
it. I
so
love
that
it.
plan won't work. But okay, back in character, Aranxi. So we probably like, okay, like yeah, if you steal anything, I won't be able to help you, and good luck.
I won't get caught. What time is it, by the
You
way?
say that in Thieves' Camp? That's important.
Yeah,
it's
I
also one
say
of
I
those
won't
things
get
that's very
caught
easy
in
Not
to
you,
hide in Thieves' Camp.
Not you, Aranxes.
What?
Oh,
Yeah. I say in Thieves Camp, like.
Good
Oh,
specification.
Actually,
cross the
I
road.
won't say. I'll say good luck, but like in not in Thieves Camp. I will say good luck.
By this point,
At
Or
this
just to
time,
give you the
it
side
is
eye.
early afternoon.
no, I was asking if by this point Litrix has figured out that they're speaking in code. I've spoken a lot of thieves.
Oh yeah,
Make
the
an
chicken ran
make an
across.
intelligence check.
Give me a second.
I think this is like
17.
the third time
17.
or fourth.
Yeah,
that
they're
you've, like...
speaking in some kind of code.
at the
I'm
at
gonna
the
figure
end of
something
the
out about that soon.
at the end of the campaign, Litrix is gonna be fluent in Thieves' Camp without even being a rogue.
Yeah, I think this is like your second or third time deciphering the code. I mean, trying to decipher that we're like coding to one another.
I will find.
boy.
I will understand one day.
Yes, I will learn.
But yeah.
The
Otherwise,
eagle flies backwards at midnight. The moose crosses the ocean.
I mean, I'm
preparing for the worm.
I'm all set to go. I'll probably drive the carriage since I know the way there.
Very well.
Anything you guys want to stop by and get, or before?
Well, we're basically tourists, so what does this place have to offer, Rex?
I mean, well, mainly, what do you need?
I feel like getting drunk help.
mean, we can get
Congratulations,
drunk
you are
there.
in wine country.
Oh,
Rabat
mean, what
is
we
wine
technically
country.
need-
Country.
All right.
What we technically need is some healing potions, but I know
Didn't
Litrix
I-
can make those now.
I made like 2 of 4. No, 2.
I was like, well, Orinx is gonna say, well, if you wanna, I mean, we could probably go out for a night in this party and drink
yes.
before going out to
yes.
this clusterfuck of a event.
Speaking of healing potions, how many do you guys have? Because I made some.
I think I have. Let me just check. I'm not gonna guess. I thought I.
Doris will wave any you try to give him.
Okay.
I don't think I have any.
Potions. I have 2.
And Drake?
I don't think I have any, actually.
I think the 2 potions gave me. You gave me them like earlier too, so I never bought any.
I am the man who makes the potions.
Yeah, no, I don't have any.
Give me
Healing
your
potion?
elixirs, magic man.
I hand over 1 normal healing potion to Drake.
I mean, okay, so yeah, do you want to go find potions or do you want to go get drunk?
I'm not really that much of a drinker, though.
Same, but you want to go? You want to go?
You still just want to drink away your
Sure.
sorrows, anyways?
I might well get a start.
I mean, sure.
I mean, literally, I
Oh,
think
wait,
Litrix said
I
you want
do.
to.
I do have a healing potion.
Because I gave
Yes,
you.
Yeah, you just gave
no,
me-
I had one. I found
Well, now you
found
have
it.
2.
Yeah, now you
I still have the superior healing
Fuck
potion.
you! Take it! Take it!
I can heal myself.
alright.
So I really need them.
Okay.
I mean, Drake is still in awe over his new backpack and his new bag of holding.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Actually, I do want to fill up my bag of holding some more.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys decide, and then wherever you decide, I'll lead you to it.
let's peruse these shops, shall we?
All right.
Maybe we find something interesting.
Alright.
So here in Goldport, as this place is called, but it probably won't matter. Although if it does, we have the bot for it. Here in Goldport, it's a smallish town. There is a few inns and a few other places for tourists to stay. You're looking for healing potions, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Okay. That is a 7.
7.
I was about to say, should I make the investigation check? Since
You
I'm
can make
leading
a
them?
separate one, or you can give
Okay.
Drake advantage.
I'll make a separate one. 15.
15. Okay. Having been here before, Ranxies, you are slightly more familiar with the layout of the town, and you end up in the local apothecary, which is run by like a family of half-elf people, of whom the father and daughter are currently attending. They seem to be making some sort of concoction in the back when you come in.
Well, I'll let you guys lead on. You guys need some potion. I'll be waiting for you at the door.
I try to get the attention of one of the clerks.
Mm-hmm. You hear the younger female voice saying, "I'll be right there," and the noise of steam escaping stops for a little bit, and you see the younger half-elf, really a girl, saying, hello?
Hi.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see you.
Oh, yeah.
I'm standing right
I get that a
behind
lot.
him.
You're fucking owned.
I try to look for a stool or a box to stand on.
Yeah, and you see she pulls out like a pair of like pretty heavy glasses. Hello. What can I help you with today?
Well, you see, me and my buddies were looking for some medicine, specifically healing potions.
Okay, very well. Let me see what I have, and I'll come back. She goes over to the back, brings out a small box, small chest, opens it, and it has in it a few vials, but only 2 are the color that you need. It's like, well, we have these 2.
What are the other vials?
Yes.
A few invigorating tonics and solutions, not magical, if that's what you were asking.
Okay. Yeah, we're and I look at Litrix for a bit. We're adventurers, so do you have any? We'll take those, by the way, the healing potions. But do you
Okay,
have
very
any
well.
other potions that can help us?
Not as such. We don't really get much call for it here. I mean, these are mostly.
Also,
Hmm?
no, I was gonna say also Litrix. Didn't you? Don't you look for that component that you always look for
Sorry.
the
Yes. My notes.
potion?
Oh yes. In that case, do you have the components needed for healing potions? Do you sell those as well?
So she tells you that the other vials are basically just common medicines for, colds and such. As for the components, they have some of them, but not everything.
I'll take their entire stock.
Oh my god. Okay.
Shut up and take my money.
I like
I
how
don't know how
Litrix
they
is
do
just
stuff.
buying stuff without even having the money for it.
I do have small change. I just can't make big purchases.
Okay, fair enough. Fair
All
enough.
right, all right. Let me bring that out for you. She goes fetches another small box with several pouches of herbs and components and like a little bit of small powder substances.
Oh boy, this will be fun.
Also, I see you were in the back making stuff. You don't happen to have any sort of literature on stuff I can make?
No, that is not our business. Sorry.
Oh, okay. You don't happen to know where I can find some literature on this subject, do you?
Well, it's I don't know if the bookstore over there, and she like looks over the counter and points in a direction over to the right of the from where she's looking. I don't know if Mr. Jones has anything, but you can try.
All right.
So for the 2 healing potions and the components to make more, that will be she starts writing down a piece of parchment. It would be 140 gold.
I whip out one of my gold bars.
Oh no!
How much is the gold bar again? I forget.
75.
75.
75. Okay. And how much was it? 140. You
140.
said? Right. One gold bar is 75. Oh my god, math.
So you need 2.
So 2 is 150.
I whip out one gold bar and one cut sapphire.
Ooh, okay, nice. Okay. She seems surprised by the gold bar more so than the sapphire, and she fetches like a scale and some weights, like weighs it and like, okay, it's the proper amount, 1 pound or
I'll fill the rest.
pound
with
and a
gold.
half. What?
That's not perfectly enough, right?
I think it's still 150
Oh, okay.
because the sapphires were
Yeah,
So
75 each.
she takes the sapphire and the bar, which she struggles a little bit from the density of it, but actually it's not that heavy, so never mind. And she gives you 10 gold change.
All right.
Quick question: how many components are there?
It is enough to make 3 if you can complete the formula.
Oh, no magical components again.
It is exactly that.
And another question I had, because I wasn't actually done shopping.
Uh-huh.
Also, do you have some just general antidotes?
Antivenom, we have some, yes.
Yeah, true. Snake's a bitch. I say under my breath. Sorry,
ain't that the truth? And she pulls out two vials. One is like a black liquid, and the other one is clear. She says from the black one, this one is for pretty much anything that you might encounter that is poisonous, and this other one is a little bit more specific for some of the dangerous creatures that are in the woods up north.
I look at Drake. Does he say anything?
Yes.
Do you say anything?
No, I look back at Litrix.
And yes.
No, I was just gonna ask, do you make all these potions in house?
Some are brought from the city, and some are made here. Yeah.
And out of those 2 antidotes, did you make these or no?
I made this one. She points to the dark one.
The dark
Well,
one
I
was the
didn't.
one for
My father did. It's the one that's for any kind of poison.
right, that one. You don't want to sell us the formula for that one, do you?
Ha! Make a persuasion check.
Precision?
Yes.
I look
Okay.
very confused.
This one sounds like a high roller one.
Oh shit, 10.
10.
I try to get Drake's attention.
Yes.
You know I can make those, right?
I don't.
Oh,
That's why I'm asking for the formula.
yeah, no, I'm usually just too lazy to get the components because we
Oh
haven't
my
done
lord.
it.
I can sell
God,
you
Dietrich.
as many as you'd like, but not the formula, sorry.
How much are these general antivenoms?
Well, I'll take 5 of those coins back if you want this.
Do you have another one? Then we can make it.
Sure
I'm
do.
missing the word.
Pulls out
And
another
how
one.
much for the how much for the other one? The one for the against the heavier animals, I guess.
Well, oh, you're not from around here. It's not necessarily heavier, but it has some pretty nasty effects.
Yeah, no, I didn't say heavier, but I don't remember the English words.
It's fine, it's fine.
More dangerous animals. Yes, creatures.
It has some pretty nasty effects. That one would be 7 on top of that.
7 gold.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So 10 for the 2 black ones, 7 for the
17
clear
total.
one. Do you have any? Do you have any more of the clear one?
Just the one.
Mm. And let me guess, you didn't make it in house.
No.
No. Okay. I whispered to Litrix, can you make that one as well?
I don't know. Can I?
She hasn't specified what creature it's for. So
Yeah, and the kit only specifies antivenom, so.
So
It
not quite.
probably can't, realistically speaking, probably can't, because I'm from a different continent, so those specific creatures probably don't exist over there.
maybe.
Fair.
So I'm going with a probably not.
Hold up, just a second. My Windows is being weird. I have to restart my Windows.
Windows is just
Explorer
weird in
is
general.
fine. Yeah. So 17 you said, okay. And you didn't have any other potions that could help us, against creatures or make us stronger or something?
No. You might have better luck with that in the city.
Okay. Well, I take out 17 gold pieces.
7, because she already has the 10 from.
Yeah, I noted them down, you see, so
Okay.
yeah.
Noted.
Yeah.
You see me trying to pay for it, but I don't know. Drake probably doesn't pay attention because I'm down there.
I mean, if you want to pay for it, you can.
Yes, because most of the stuff is for me.
It's for the party, thank you very much.
Yes. The party. Of
For the
course.
communist party, it's for everyone.
I like that.
Our potions.
Our party.
Yeah.
Our gold.
I'll still pay
No,
this
my gold.
just 7 extra gold because otherwise I'll feel bad.
Alright, okay.
That one is probably for me though, since I am the most likely to, be bit. Anyway,
Yeah.
so I give her the 10 coins back, gold pieces back, and we take the vials.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Good luck in your search for literature. And thank you. And
Thank
she
you.
puts away
Thank you.
all the stuff.
Wait, which creatures are this antivenom for again? I ask before we leave.
Oh,
What are the creatures called?
she calls them stone snakes.
Oh my fucking god! Okay.
Do these ring any bells for me?
Make a nature check or history.
Nature.
Can I also do that?
Yes, both of you.
I'm doing nature. 8,
Same.
10.
10?
I got a
You don't
14.
know. 14. You've heard of them, but are they. You've not actually heard if they're actually snakes or something that looks like a snake.
Right.
So I
Okay.
look at Drake again and I just shake my head.
Okay. I rolled a
You'll know it
1
when
on a
you'll know it
general
when you see it.
D20, so
And if you see it, run.
I rolled a D. I rolled a D20 to see what my reaction would be.
Mm.
I rolled a 1,
Mm-hmm.
obviously. And when Litrix looks at me, when the cashier says stone snakes, you see fear in Drake's eyes.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, like seeing that is like, you'll know it when you see it, and if you see it, run.
Yeah.
Understood. Thank you.
Okay, just to be sure, Litrix, this is out of character, but did you note down the antivenom and the healing potions?
I only noted down the antivenom.
Okay. So I'll delete the antivenom. Did you note down both of the antivenoms?
Only the 2 general poison ones.
Okay. So I'll note down for the stone snakes then. Okay. So we don't have one of those moments again where we both have it noted down, you know?
So how many potions of healing do you have now for?
Yeah, I have 4 now.
Yeah, I'll gladly take 1 back.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
It was
Potion
meant to be
economy.
shared.
Yes.
Yes.
Potion economy is fun if you don't have a cleric.
I'm gonna
Well, you have a cleric, but it's not a
Try
real
and-
cleric.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna try and find the bookstore that she was talking about, John's
Mm-hmm.
bookstore.
I'm gonna try to find like a training ground.
Oh, what? Sorry.
A training grounds where I can like test weapons and stuff.
Okay, we'll get to that. Yeah, Drake, you can see in the direction that the shopkeep had pointed. There is like a wooden hanging sign with a book on it. No name, just a sign with a book.
Do I? No, I'm not even gonna ask if I understand that's a bookstore. I'm gonna go there.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell Araxis, I'll go to the bookstore, and I point towards the book
Okay.
sign. Yes.
You enter, and your nose is filled with the smell of old books as this place is packed, almost floor to ceiling, and very little space to walk.
Good thing I'm nimble. Hello?
And from behind a column of books, you see, "Can I help you?"
Yes, hi. I was told to check here for any books of alchemy.
Alchemy, eh?
The apothecary. Yeah, I want to widen my wisdom within that area.
Let me see what I got. Wait here, don't touch anything.
Okay.
Um,
I check the nearest book for dust.
mm-hmm. There's a bit of dust, yeah.
Okay.
And you see that
I
there.
write.
Hmm?
I make a smiley face in the dust on the book.
Nice. You see, like, there's a bunch of things, and there doesn't seem to be any sort of organization. But a little bit of time passes, and you hear this old guy rummaging around and moving things, and you hear a couple books fall from like a stack. Like, aha! I knew I still had this. How much of a beginner are you?
What did you say?
How much of a beginner are you?
Well, I dabbled and I made some bombs.
All right, so very beginner. There we go. And he hands you like this, not as old, book called Principles of Potion Making.
Right. Okay.
By a author whose name I do have somewhere in here. By a so-called Frixethis author. A Frixethis. Let me throw that in the dump. As in A. Dot Frixethis.
Frixethis. Okay. I flipped through the book somewhat quickly.
Hey, and he closes it on your hands. You gonna buy it?
Hey. Yeah.
All right, that'll be 15 gold.
Might. Okay, chill. Now, do you have anything on magic, like enchanting, making spells into spell books and whatnot?
You're a curious one, aren't you?
I'm trying to make some scrolls into the spell book, but it's not really working out at the moment. I think I'm missing something. Do you have anything for that?
Maybe. Let me have a look. And he takes the book from you, and
oh,
yeah, no.
Okay. So close.
And starts rummaging again. And this time a whole tower collapses and brings down like half of another one next to it. Like, fuck.
While I'm waiting, I'm gonna take the nearest book, not the one I drew a smiley face on, and I'm gonna, flip through it.
Okay.
While I'm waiting.
It seems to be some kind of mystery novel with a detective character and a whodunit. I
muttered to myself that the butler did it, and I put the book back.
Yeah. From what you could tell, it wasn't that well written.
Yeah.
And after you do that, he comes back with an older book. This one doesn't even have a title, but it has like some notes and diagrams and stuff. Not really sure what's in here, but this will get you started.
Okay. And how much do you want for that one?
Well, for the both of them, it will be 30 gold.
Sure. How about a neat 25 instead?
Make a persuasion check.
15. God damn it.
15. Knowledge is power, and power ain't cheap.
Alright. There it is. I hand him 30 gold.
There you go. At your leisure.
What?
At your leisure. Take your time.
Yes. Okay,
he starts picking up the books that fell earlier.
Well, have a nice day, and I walk out. Yeah, I walk out. While flipping through the principles of potion.
Okay.
Potion making.
That'll take you some time to absorb in its entirety. So
yeah.
we'll get to that. Litrix, you are going to find some training grounds, I guess.
Yeah, just in general, like any place where I can try and test out a weapon.
I mean, there are some places at near the edge of town as it leads off into the road that goes in different directions, where you can probably find like an old fallen tree to beat up or something.
Yeah, that'll work.
Wait, Litrix, what are you trying to do? Drake asks.
Well, you see, while on the boat ride, like you remember this javelin I purchased? As I pull it out.
Yes. Yes.
You see, I figured and I thought, and I think I have a really good idea on how to utilize it. But I want to try it out on something that doesn't fight back first.
Okay. Seems fair.
What's your idea?
Basically, a javelin. You throw it, and then once I hit, and this is out of game because this is the best way to explain it. You throw it, and once it hits, I use the distracting strike and I flavor it as like remembering the battlefield and throwing some of my magic into it to make it almost move like a magic missile. And once it
Interesting.
actually struck and is inside the target, I use my Eldritch Knight feature to recall the javelin into my hand. And now the
Interesting.
target has a pretty big open wound.
Very interesting.
Javelin stopping the blood.
Yeah, sure. That sounds like it will work.
So yeah,
Okay.
I'll just try it once or twice because I can only do it twice a day on some dead tree to see if it works.
Well, you figure it will work, except, a tree can't really be distracted.
Yeah. Okay.
But you do get the sense that it will probably work.
Yeah.
Just a quick question, DM. You
Yes.
remember those size that I bought?
Yes.
Could I throw those or no? forgot.
You can, but they're not necessarily designed to be thrown. I mean, you can throw any
Okay.
weapon, but only some of them will be effective.
Yeah, and the parrying dagger that I have, that was not a thrownable, right?
No. No, that one specifically is
No,
not.
Okay.
Aranxes, Doros, anything?
Good to know.
No, Aranxis is waiting by the carriage. He's just like laying down, just waiting for Litrix and Drake to be done.
Invar is right there with you.
Yeah, I'm just laying on the carriage.
So is Eleonora, I assume.
Probably. Doros, anything?
I think he's AFK at the moment.
He said BRB
Yeah.
3 minutes ago.
Didn't see
It's
that.
probably petting Jeff.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, sure. Jeff and some other random cat just appeared. Well, if he comes back and wants to do something, we'll come back to that. But you can set off, or no, you wanted to party before.
Yeah. If Litrix wanted to go drink, I will take him there.
I'm not drinking alone.
I mean, yeah, that's
I was
my vibe.
suggesting that we all take a drink, but if you don't want
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that was the idea.
I mean, I think we should just drink after we've made Araxis single again.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
We don't, so we don't celebrate before we shoot the bear. You know what I mean?
Let's shoot the bear first.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
might
still
have the
have to
opportunity.
Wait,
Depending, well, it's Europe. There's bears.
Bears.
Oh my god. Bears are in Canada, not in France. But okay.
This is not real France. It's fantasy France.
Oh no.
Well, technically, we're not even in France. We're in like Switzerland, but you know.
Anyway.
Actually, can I go buy? I'm in wine country, right? Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
gonna go
wine country.
buy. Yeah, I'm gonna go buy
There are more than a
expensive
few
alcohol.
wine
I'm
stores.
gonna go buy some expensive alcohol. I'm gonna buy a bottle of wine.
A bottle, and like you get asked what kind, what vintage, from which region, etc., and you know all the good ones and the bad ones.
I get one good, one bad.
Sure. Both the same type, I imagine. So you get 2 reds, which average to decent from the both of them, but one is real good and the other's not that good.
Alright, let me just put that in my possession.
Actually, let me roll a d20.
Good wine, bad wine.
Kind of ironically, the good wine that you buy bears the Waldenberg name.
Bad wine.
Anyway, yeah, you get that. You are not recognized by the shopkeeper, thankfully. Yeah, what do you want to do with that wine?
No, I'm just gonna keep it in my inventory for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Yeah, okay. So, you head to the nearest Silver Moon Inn, which is, as I said before, it's like a franchise thing. This one is considerably smaller than the one in Dagran, but it's a Silver Moon Inn nonetheless. And they do have standards to maintain.
I'm gonna send a message, by the way, to our beloved captain to see if he could help us, pick us up, and help us with the journey
Okay.
in like a week, 2 weeks time, or something like that. I'm unsure. Just checking in where he is.
Okay. Sure. A few hours after you send that, you get a response that he was on his way to Arpago and unfortunately will not be available for some time as he gets his ship repaired and upgraded.
Ah, okay. I see. Okay. I wish him well.
So yeah,
So-
a night of partying, kind of, maybe, is had. I didn't quite get if you wanted to or not. I mean, you can rest anyway for a small sum of money that is not significant enough to matter.
Right. So within this Silver Moon Inn, what kind of patrons are there?
There it's smaller, but it's still kind of large. So there's a few people who just go to the bar as work ends, and a few people who came in the ship as well, but are not leaving town today either. Some of the crews of the ships are out drinking and staying the night on land rather than on their ships.
Do I see Nolan anywhere?
Nolan, no, he is not around.
Okay. Is anyone gambling by any chance?
Yeah, there's always gambling in these sorts of establishments, and there's a specific member of the staff who is like a dealer of sorts.
Well, I'm gonna go gamble.
Sure.
I say to the rest of the party.
Mind if I jump?
I'm gonna I'm gonna gamble 35 gold. See if I win anything today.
Okay. 35 gold. Roll a d20.
D20. God damn it. 5.
5. You lose half of it in the first
Okay.
round of few rounds of gambling. So you have
Okay.
17 gold now of that original.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Do you want to keep going?
Yeah.
Okay, roll again.
Oh lord. It is not kind to me today.
What'd you roll?
2.
2. Yeah, you lose the rest of it.
Oof.
And like a couple of sailors from 2 different ships are like sort of making fun of you after that. Litrix, you wanted to gamble?
All right.
Yes, I wanted to gamble.
How much do you want to gamble?
The 1 ruby that I have.
Ooh, nice.
I try and make it see me and say no, do not gamble that. But at the same time, I'm gonna put in 2 cut sapphires into the pot.
I'm too drunk to realize what Drake is trying to tell me, but I'm not too drunk to like work.
All right. So who's going to roll?
I guess it's the same game, no?
Maybe. It can be.
Seeing like, so what kind of game is this? Is this rolls or is this like poker or something?
No, it's more like poker because there's a dealer.
Right. So when Litrix is putting his ruby in, I'm gonna put the 2 cut sapphires in.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be separate
and the
rolls, I
dealer
guess.
is also like quite interested in this round. He'll take out another sapphire and put it on there.
Ooh.
High rollers,
It's
are we?
it's a
Very
yeah,
well.
something like that.
Here are your cards. Who's rolling, you or Litrix?
Sure, let me roll. I'm always good
Sure.
with the dice. Straight D20?
Yeah, straight d20. Welcome back,
16.
Dolores. 16. Okay. You don't win all of it. So you take back your original one, and the dealer takes back the sapphire and gives you instead 25 gold extra, as he had to split it between you and another winner.
But do I lose my cut sapphires then?
No. Like you all get. Well, yes, you do, but now Litrix has them.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I get 2 cut sapphires.
Yes.
Yes.
Do you want to keep going?
I'll put my ruby
Yeah.
back in the pot. I want to go a second round.
Okay.
The idea was that I was going to roll against Litrix. Just so you know, DM.
Understood.
Yeah.
Well, we can do that.
That's what I
mean,
meant. Anyway.
Sure. Both of you guys roll d20s if that's what you want to do.
You guys
Yeah,
doing?
I'm gonna put 2 more cut sapphires into the pot.
I guess I'll put his back.
Fuck's sake.
That's a 16 again.
I'm never ever gambling again.
Cut to next session where you're
no.
gambling.
Next session.
Yeah, no, you lose your sapphires, Drake.
Yep.
Nice. I mean, not nice, but nice for me.
I mean, overall, the amount of money isn't really changing, so.
So at this point, Drake is visibly saddened to see that he's losing. But instead of accusing the dealer of some foul play, he's gonna pull out a gold bar and put it in the pot.
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing, but it looks more impressive.
Yes,
Bonk.
exactly.
Drops it on the table.
Yeah, with a heavy thud.
He just pulls out his bag of holding, reaches down, and just slams a gold bar at 1 pound onto the table.
It is now
To
dented.
shock. Yes.
The table just
It's a
it
stone
falls onto the
table.
floor.
It's fine.
It's to shock everyone, you know? It's a shock value.
For the panache.
Roll again.
Natural 20.
Oh. Oh.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, fuck. I
Yeah, you too.
19.
Oof.
Boof.
Yeah, so you you win. You win, Drake.
How much do I win?
Well, how much did you bet, Litrix?
If he's put down one piece of gold, then I know that one of these sapphires is worth the same, and I put in one of them because I don't have a piece of gold.
Okay, so you get one of your sapphires back.
Yes, success.
Amazing.
Man,
Mission accomplished.
I'm never gonna gamble again. 2 seconds later.
This dude. Yeah, and
We have absolutely nothing.
overall, a good time is had. I guess maybe is this good? I'm not sure.
I had fun.
It better be.
Just ignore
Is
my
gambling
roll
fun?
that I'm about to do because I'm just gonna check something real quick.
Okay.
Okay. The fucking dice roller on this page is fucking me over. I'm not even exaggerating. If I click on normal D20, it's lower than 5. And if I click my animal handling, which is a D20 plus 0, it's above 15.
That's dice, baby.
Well, I mean, you can always use physical dice. I'll trust you.
Oh look, I got 2 nat 20s in a row.
I don't trust.
Obviously,
Hey, look at 5 nat
obviously,
20s.
if you're making it very obvious, I'm not gonna trust you. But anyway,
Or can we roll in Discord? Or
I mean, yeah, if you want to, I guess you can also do that.
Yeah, no, the reason why I tested that was because I had a theory or a feeling. Because that nat 20, that was for my animal handling, which is a plus 0. It's basically the same thing, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Probably just confirmation bias for you.
I'm fuming.
Anyway, at some point, in the night, it gets later, and you guys head to your respective beds. Yeah. The next day comes. Breakfast is had, and you can make your way to Rabath proper if you'd like.
Yes.
yep.
Okay. That's gonna take a little bit of time. Weather so far looking pretty good. Yeah, cold but not snowing, which is excellent. Aranxes, make. Are you following the roads or are you taking shortcuts? What are you doing?
I'm following the road.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Yeah. Okay, got a 15. Let me just go double check if I. Okay, yeah, no, this is 15. All right. Yeah.
15. Okay. Yeah, no apparent dangers on the road at this time of year. Everything seems all very quiet. You pass by several farms on the way, people taking care of their grapes and such. Other things too. I mean, people need to survive. Can't live on only wine.
You don't know that.
I'm pretty sure.
I know, man.
Yeah, at the points where the roads dip into like a more forested area, it's a little darker, but you manage to avoid the dangers of the road for the first half of this journey. For you will need, however, to make camp at some point. So who will take watch during that?
I can take a watch.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take second then.
Mm-hmm.
Take one where it's still kind of light because I can't see very good.
Okay. So first watch, perception check, please.
9.
9. Okay. You are a little bit unsettled by the noises of the edge of the forest. This is not a climate that you're used to, not the sounds you're used to hearing at night. But nothing comes of it. Second watch.
Oh my fucking god! I fucking hate this game. Natural 1 for 3.
Ooh.
Drake, you're not quite from this environment either, but the sounds of the forest and nature end up making you fall asleep.
I'm not afraid of any stone snakes.
Well, you don't hear anything that sounds like a stone snake at this time.
I'm a snake.
Okay. Sure.
And you end up falling asleep. And so, for third watch, you will have to roll with disadvantage as you are awoken late.
Me?
Wait.
Who?
Who's on third?
Yeah, Doros. Yeah.
With advantage?
Disadvantage.
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 I fell asleep.
Okay. Perception, right?
Yeah.
9.
Oof. That was with the disadvantage.
Yep,
Yeah,
I rolled
okay.
a 10 and then a
Yeah,
9.
there you go. Fortunately, other than a few curious nocturnal birds, smaller ones, it goes by without issue. And you see the sunrise over the mountains in the east. And everyone is awoken, and small breakfast is had as well. Setting off once again, Aranxes, perception.
All right. 16.
16, okay. Okay. It's really more of the same, although this time you end up having to be going more so uphill than down, as you have been. Heading up into closer to the mountains where Rabath is. Crossing by rivers, you again you pass through a few farmlands and such, but there's a strange sort of silence that governs these areas. There's no people. And many of the crops are frosted over and dead. But you continue on. As you approach the night, you will see the lights of your city, of your town. In the distance, you will get there in the morning, or you can push on and risk exhaustion and get there in the night.
Um, not gonna risk any exhaustion. We can just chill.
Yeah.
Very well.
Yeah.
Out in the open road, then you can make camp once more. Who will take watch?
I can go
I can
first.
take-
Oh,
I'll go second this time.
Okay.
Again.
I'll go third.
Aranxes, perception.
18.
18. Nothing much. Though the silence that has followed you throughout is getting a bit eerie. There's no light from the nearby farmhouses either. In the distance, you do see again the city lights, though faint. Nothing much happens during a watch. Drake, perception.
I'm gonna roll with physical dice this time.
Very well.
That is 8.
8. So
The
it's
dice hates me
yeah.
today.
But you don't end up falling asleep. Your watch continues undisturbed. Though nothing of issue seems to pop up. And Litrix for third.
Natural one.
Natural one. You fall
Oh
asleep.
no.
Yeah.
Okay.
The dice love me.
You guys awake later than maybe you expected as Litrix fell asleep. But you are almost there. You will get there by early afternoon. Assuming nothing goes wrong.
Yeah.
Why you gotta say it like that?
So something's wrong. I can feel it.
Yes, something
Before one of the
something
wheels.
is in fact wrong. One of your horses is missing.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Wait, really?
Yep.
Oh,
We
no.
had how many horses? We had 4 or 2.
You had
Yeah,
4.
4.
And now there is 3.
2 on the carriage, and yeah, 2
Uh,
still attached to the carriage. I hope.
Yeah, this is one of the ones that was loose.
Okay. Do I see any tracks?
Make an investigation check or nature.
Investigation it is. That's a 10.
10. No,
Yeah.
it's the road isn't like a mud road. It's like stone and harder materials. Tracks aren't as easy to follow in this kind of road, so you don't find anything.
But I don't see any. I don't see any blood or anything either, right?
No blood.
Okay. Are we
Whoa,
far off-
shit.
Are
The
we
horse
far
didn't
off
leave.
the road?
What?
Are we far off the road, or
No,
With the
not
camp.
really. It's kind of like a roadside thing. Like there's a little bit of space in between, like the fences of the local farms and the road itself.
can I inspect the thing that we attached the horses to
Yeah.
to see if I find anything? It'll be an
Um,
investigation as well, right?
yes.
15.
15. It seems normal. It's not been damaged, as far as you can tell.
Right.
Well, all I want to say is that the horse was there when I was awake.
Yeah, the horse were there when I was awake as well, and I look at Litrix.
Okay, that's 1, 2. Look at the lizard.
I wasn't awake.
No, we know that, Litrix, but you're supposed to be awake.
Well, that's another topic.
Litrix, what happened? Where's the horse?
Well,
What did you do with the horse? What did you do? It's an interrogation now.
I made sausage. I don't fucking know.
Um,
I didn't hear anything.
Do you know where we are, Alexis?
Yes. I know exactly where we are. I've got a
Do you
point.
know of any hideouts of any thieves around here?
Do I?
make a history check.
Yeah, I was supposed to say. 21.
21. No thieves necessarily, but unsavory creatures, perhaps.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no thieves here, at least to my knowledge. I mean, if Litrix was asleep, possibly creatures of the night could have taken it, but
Maybe it was a stone snake.
possibly.
Drake shivers a bit, like subtle shiver at the thought of a stone snake, but he says, I don't know.
No tracks, nothing to go on. I mean, do you want to go looking for the horse?
I mean, we don't really need. We can cram into the carriage, us four, and Doris will still have his horse.
I've got my float sail.
Well, then 3 of us then.
It may be a little bit slower, but I don't see why it would not work.
Yeah, we'll still get there. Always forget about the float sled too.
Yes,
I mean, if anything, you, Eleanor, can sit on top with Araxis. I can discuss something with Invar while we're at it, since we're already traveling.
I can do that very well. And Eleonora will join you at the driver's seat of sorts, Araxis.
Just give a little pat right next to me.
You
Not
you
uncomfortable at all.
Don't worry, nothing's gonna happen. I'm gonna go meet my soon-to-be wife.
Nothing's gonna happen. Wink, wink, wink.
Wink, wink, wink.
I'm still
One
I'm still a bachelor. Still wink, wink, wink.
wink, wink.
So-
I haven't got married yet.
If winking persists for more than 4 hours, please consult a doctor.
Wait, I can't stop.
Yeah, you
So-
can set off like this if you'd like.
Roughly how far away are we from the manor now?
Not far. You can see the town from here in the distance. You're like
Yeah,
just
I see the
outside
town.
like the map of the town, basically.
Alright.
So,
Uh,
yeah,
in
where we
interim-
went that far. So.
While we're traveling, I'm gonna show Inward the book that I purchased, the magical book with no title. And I'm gonna ask him and, talk to him about my troubles of making my spells in my spell book be magical.
And he explains to you that it takes a certain amount of dedication to like master the arts of spellcrafting, blah 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 blah. Basically, giving you the rundown of multi-classing essentially. There are certain requirements, and you have to do this and that, and etc. 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 But you can do it if you want. It just takes some time and experience. It always takes real life experience too.
You just gotta be big brain.
Brain big.
And then I kind of ask, could you make the spells in the spellbook magical for me? It's not for me per se.
That also takes time, even at my level of study. But you already have the materials, and that's the most expensive part. So all that's left is time. I can get started, although carriage is not the best place to work.
Yeah, no, I get that. It's just take your time. It's just just I have a working spell book with the spells.
Sure,
You
sure.
know?
Might even put a couple of my own if you want.
Yeah, sure. It's actually for Ludwig's. He's
Oh, I see. Very well.
yeah,
Okay.
you know,
Noted.
he's like the magical user for us. It's yeah, but I still want the scrolls, just in case
Of course, of
something do
course.
happen. I can just pull out the scroll and you know
It
do a
is
thing or
always
two.
a wise decision to copy down scrolls that you have for people in my profession. Um, as soon as we
Yeah, and
get
out of the spell book, you can make scrolls again, right? Or am I mistaken?
yes, but it is almost more expensive to do that than the other way around. You see?
Yeah. But you know. Also, have you seen this book before?
Which?
No, the one that is without a title.
No, he has not.
Oh, okay.
But he tells you that it seems like a more independent study of magic not related to the academy.
Oh, I see. Okay. And the rest of the way, I'm gonna read in the other book, the one with the potions.
Okay. You get 4 hours of reading. Keep track of that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So as the farms of Rabath, the wines and vintages, you start to see larger structures, no doubt for brewing and fermenting, that you hadn't previously seen on your way here, and you end up crossing the river on the west side of the outskirts of town. Before, well, Aranxes, you are back home, as it were.
Wait, so we're just like outside the gate.
There isn't
Or-
a
or
gate
in-
properly, but like,
or-
it
or like
is-
outside, like the
Yeah.
or basically entrance. Home.
You pass by the local silver moon as well on the way there,
Mm-hmm.
as they are usually roadside.
Has it changed much since the last time I've been here?
Somewhat. There are certainly more and bigger houses. Your house specifically, when you get there, not that much. Garden's a little nicer, but other than that, looks more of the same. And you can hear like in close by, like some children laughing in the back,
Background.
who you assume probably your nephews.
Oh. This would be great. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna turn to a group. Do you guys want to? I'm gonna ask you first. Do you want to come inside my home, or do you want me, you guys, to drop you guys at the nearest Silver Moon Inn or Silver Inn?
I mean, why not? Introduce us to the family.
All right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I-
Just want to make sure I want to understand the wavelength. and
How else
also-
are we going to embarrass you?
No, it's not that. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna proceed to my home that I haven't been here for a long time. And I assume my father's in.
Yeah, you
Maybe,
can
or-
see light coming from his room upstairs.
And then what time of day is it right now?
A little bit later afternoon, not quite
Later
as early,
afternoon,
because you
yeah.
woke up late.
Okay, got it. So let's see. Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna enter my home. It's huge mansion.
You are greeted immediately by a large furry dog jumping you.
Oh shit!
Is the family dog. Is a Saint Bernard.
Does
Yeah.
Jeff react
He Aranxes was not ready for that, and actually says, "Oh shit!" Oh, shit. Stumbles a bit.
Yeah. You see one of the servants, someone you haven't met before, approaches and let me generate a name for the dog.
Doggy.
Freddy.
Beethoven.
I don't like that. Give me this.
Get ready for Freddy.
Nicholas, get down from there.
Nicholas.
Nicholas?
This younger, not quite like a butler uniform, but like formal wear of like a helper. Tries and is not working. He cannot get the dog off of you. I am so sorry. I am so. Can I help you somehow?
This is the one that I don't recognize. Right?
Yeah.
This is the one I don't recognize. Gonna tilt my head. You can help me by getting this dog, by getting Nicholas off.
I'm trying. It's not.
I want to make Jeff visible.
Jeff becomes visible, and the dog looks up at it and starts salivating and chases runs out the door and starts chasing the cat, who is faster because it's not a real cat. It's
Jeff, please don't kill it.
Jeff can disappear.
You get a look of understanding from Jeff.
Jeff's like, you owe me one.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, Ranks will get up and dust himself off.
I am so sorry. He's not usually like that. Can I help you?
Is my... I assume my father's in.
Your father? I see. I am so sorry. You must be Mr. Aranxes, is that correct?
Of course.
Well, pleasure to meet you. I am Stefan. Only started working here recently. I'll go tell him. He walks off and goes up the stairs. Meanwhile, the rest of you, what are you doing? Watching a dog chase a metal cat?
Yeah, I chuckle at when the dog attacks Alexis, and yeah, I am just watching Jeff being chased.
I'm having fun.
Yeah. Okay.
Doris is restraining the urge to pick up the dog.
Just to see his fists just shaking, just or his hands, I should say.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm trying to call to Jeff towards me, so Jeff runs inside so he can wreak chaos inside the house. I don't say anything, but other than Jeff, come here, Jeff.
Jeff doesn't listen to you.
Once I realize that, I'm like, I just look at Jeff and nod.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I really want to see where this is going.
Jeff is going to go inside, and the dog close behind. And now having more places to become invisible and hide in, Jeff is going to do that. And the dog you expect to make a mess, but it seems very well trained to not do that. Avoids knocking over like some expensive vases and paintings and such. And
I really wanna
starts
be
sniffing around
sleeping now.
for Jeff.
Oof.
And Jeff
I wanna be-
does not have a smell of a regular cat, obviously, so he's having a little bit of trouble. Yeah. From the stairs, you hear steps, not of your father, but of your mother, who has returned back here. Aranxes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, well, I see you made your way to see us finally.
It's like, yep, ranks. Oh, fuck, knock something over. Right. Yeah. Well, I'm back. Here I am. I'm back. The city still looks the same to me. You said it changed.
And you hear another voice. It has changed, though perhaps not in a way that it's easy to see, as your father is following right behind.
Yeah, right as like Aranxes hears his father's voice, his like shoulder just tenses up. This. Oof.
Welcome home. And
How far down the stairs are his mother right now?
they are getting down to the first floor.
Okay, as soon as they get down, Drake is gonna take a deep bow and take the mother's hand and kisses it, and
Oh no,
The
like
noble
there's still
way
like a
of-
bit of distance, and like she's like
Yeah, no.
wary of it.
Oh shit.
yeah, but when they come down,
Okay, sure.
he's gonna do that, and says that his name is Drake, and he's also gonna take a firm handshake to his father,
Okay.
to the father. Yes.
You know when you're like at a friend's house and just awkwardly standing behind them for the because
Yeah.
you don't really know their parents.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
I would suggest you guys sit down. Ranks is just gonna
Doros will listen. He'll take a seat, I guess.
Yeah. Ranks just wave his left arm to the left, points at a couch.
Yeah. You do that, and Aranxes' father like, come on, we have much to discuss. Pleasure to meet the rest of you. Although, well, no, never mind. We'll return shortly. And he calls you up to his office, Aranxes. And your mother goes off outside to go get your brother and his kids.
I'm gonna take out one of my wines that I bought earlier. I'm gonna take out the bad one. I'm gonna toss it towards Litrix.
Okay.
Have fun. As
Are
I
you actually tossing it?
yes, I'm actually tossing.
Oh,
Make a dex save, Lutrix.
yeah.
Can I shove Litrix a bit?
Assist. Want assist? Yes.
No. Shove Litrix so he doesn't catch it.
Oh my god.
I wasn't gonna anyway.
I guess make an attack roll.
Shit. How'd I do this?
It's like unarmed attack or
Yeah, it's an unarmed strike.
So that's just straight.
just like a D20 plus your strength modifier.
Mm-hmm.
And proficiency, right?
Sure.
So D20 plus -1 then.
Yeah.
17.
17. That hits, right, Lutrix?
That is exactly my armor class because I'm not wearing a shield.
Yeah, so it hits. So make your save with disadvantage.
Okay, so instead of a 13, it's still a 13.
Okay. It's not that difficult to catch a wine bottle, uh, especially because it's coming in from the reasonably close distance. So you stumble, but you do manage to catch it.
I just give him the what the fuck look, but I don't say anything.
I point at the dog. Oh wait, he wasn't looking at me. Never mind then.
No, I wasn't looking at Ranksys.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So I just see Drake pointing the dog.
No.
But yeah, Aranx will say like, yeah, have fun, enjoy yourself. I will be back.
So yeah, um, up through the stairs and down a small hallway to your father's office that overlooks out into the center of town. Believe me, it gives me no pride to say that our relationship with the Walderbrugs has strained somewhat. And
What did you do?
oh no, me nothing. Just my job, I suppose. They were getting a bit iffy with their prices and practices. Nevertheless, myself and the family head of them figured that since you and Carolyn spent so much time together as children, it may as well be taken to our advantage. Though I figured that your mother already told you that when she was there in Dagran.
Yes, she did. Did you not see, the context of my letter?
I did. It's not easy, Aranxis, to give your children away to someone else, even though maybe it's not the same. I imagine it must have been a difficult decision for them as well.
That's easy for you to say.
Do you think your mother was so proud to marry me back then?
I never asked.
Well, she was not, let me tell you that. Took a long time getting used to it. And in that time I had to run this town and region. And it changes you somewhat. You don't have to worry about that. All you have to do is, at the very least, keep up appearances. As far as I know, they're not even gonna pressure you to make children.
Still, this Aranxis is shaking his head. Still, this yeah, he didn't bother to talk to me about this. You see, what I want. What any other ideas besides this? This seems like the easiest option for you.
Well, the easiest option is sometimes the correct one. But no, it's not that easy to begin with. And besides, I've let you do what you wanted for how many years? 6? 7?
Give or take, yes.
It's not even that much. You can go anywhere once you're married. Take your wife with you. Doesn't bother me.
I haven't seen Carolyn in a long time.
Hmm.
I doubt she's changed, but I don't know.
Well, you would be surprised.
As a matter of fact, where is she?
Home, probably, if I had to guess. Not much to do this time of year.
No, Ranks is just slowly nodding his head. Just,
So who are your friends? What have you been up to lately? Why are they here?
he just nods, but then he slowly just leaves.
Right. Okay. He stays. He doesn't follow.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, the dog is taking interest in, since he couldn't find Jeff. Now you, Litrix, you smell particularly interesting to him.
Oh no! I can't just cheat on Jeff.
What?
I said I can't just cheat on Jeff like that.
Well, he's never seen one of your kind, so it's a smell that he doesn't know and is trying to get used to. Like, he's smelling you all over, like licking you and such.
Oh no!
It's not unfamiliar, though. You are more used to it happening with camels. So it is different. But yeah, I mean, at some point, Aranxis is.
Is the dog in arm's reach of me?
Yeah, but he's like preoccupied with Litrix for a good chunk
I'm
of time.
scooping up this dog. I do not care.
Okay. He seems surprised, but he's into it.
I will then very aggressively start petting this dog. having restrained himself for so long, he cannot any longer.
How big is this dog?
Well, it's a Saint Bernard, so pretty big.
Oh,
Big dog.
Big doggo.
Bigger than you, Litrix.
Almost, yeah.
I'm scared.
I'm scared.
Meanwhile, do I see any shiny things?
You do. There's a few paraphernalia, candlesticks, vases. Not much exposed jewelry, perhaps, but certainly like shiny housewares made of probably silver.
I'm gonna try and nab some of those. Just when no one's looking.
Okay, make a sleight of hand check.
16.
16. So yeah, you go to take like a silver and gold candle holder that is like off in a corner somewhere, and you're just grabbing it, and you hear like a whoa of a small child next to you looking at you.
I freeze in frame and look at the child like, oh no.
What
Hello
are
there.
you?
What are you?
And he like extends his hand like very awkwardly, like looking up at you, like I'm Charles.
And I'm Drake. I bow down so I'm at his, height.
Mm-hmm.
And I shake his little hand with my big paw.
Mm-hmm.
With your metal claws.
No.
Well,
no,
those
no,
are
no, no.
retractable,
My
so.
paw.
Fair.
Fair is fair.
You're right.
I don't wanna murder a child yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, lol. Mild concern.
Yeah. At the same time, Litrix, you feel like a tug on your tail as another smaller child has approached you and is also very interested.
I have instant PTSD flashback to the brass blade vault. And I spin around a little bit more aggressively than I probably should.
Just doesn't even see the kids. He's too tall. And
and holding a dog. Yeah. And you hear this little girl who is all of a sudden frightened and running to her father, who looks a little bit like Aranxis, just a little taller and older.
Like,
Fucking old man.
sorry.
No,
sorry,
not old. Just 30.
Yeah, no, I know what's up. Yeah.
Wait, so the little girl ran upstairs to the father,
No, to the door,
to the door. Okay.
because they were outside and are now coming in, wiping a little bit
Oh,
of
I see.
snow and frost of their boots and such. Now the carpet's a little dirtier, but whatever. Now, children, behave yourselves. Who are you lot?
Wow.
Friends.
Doris peeks up over the
Apparencies.
dog.
Yeah, it is at this point that Aranxes, you are coming down from the stairs.
Ranks would be
How
like,
old is this child, by the way? The one that is
Like
Charles?
8.
Like 8, huh? Okay.
so yeah, Ranks would be walking us out. Brother, I see you've met my companions.
Oh, they're with you. Yeah,
Yes.
seems appropriate.
Oof.
Walks down the stairs. Finish walking down the stairs. If you would mind. Did I see Drake just like in the corner? Just
Yeah, although he no longer seems to be
stealing anything.
intent of stealing. He's with Charles.
You see that? But yeah, just look at that and then just go back to my brother. Just like, yes, these are the companions that I've been traveling with for the past couple of weeks.
Well, back and forth from the Brassblade Vault was a couple of months, so
Yeah, I was supposed to say, is that weeks or months?
months.
Months.
Well, congratulations! I heard you were getting married. I came down here for the celebration, though it appears I'm a little bit early. And with a childhood friend, no less.
Yeah. I'm getting married. The celebration was within a month and a half or 5 weeks, was it? Or a month and like a week, was it?
In the spring, don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I figured what better time to bring the kids to meet their grandparents and learn a bit of where their dad is from. Well, I should take care of this for a little bit, and picks up the girl and like goes off to the kitchen. Nice to meet you, the rest of you.
Likewise.
And he calls for
Doris will like.
for the other kid.
Yeah, I was supposed to say, I actually will tell Charles to follow his father into the kitchen.
Alright. I wasn't gonna give him a bomb. I promise. Continue.
Well,
How did it go with your father?
nothing has changed.
Hmm.
It was almost pointless to talk to him. Well, one last thing before I make more plans or more bad decisions. I'm gonna go. Oh wait, so what time of day is it? Closer to nighttime now, or?
Yeah, but it's still a ways off.
Yeah. So we still have like some sunlight to
To burn?
spare.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. Got a couple errands to run. I'm gonna go meet my soon-to-be wife. I'm not sure if you guys want to come along for that, seeing as just look at Doris still holding, I assume, still holding Nicholas.
Oh yeah, all over it.
I'm unsure if you still want to come to me or come with me for that.
I mean,
If not, I can show you. I can just lead you to the nearest place around town, depending on where you want to go.
I mean,
I don't mind,
kind of-
and Doros will actually just put the dog down.
I'm actually curious about meeting this soon-to-be wife of yours.
Yes.
She seems, you know.
Maybe we don't have to kill her.
I'm sure it
Was
will be
it,
a very enlightening experience for all of us.
Is there a maid near? Is there like a servant nearby? What was the person's name? I haven't met yet.
Stefan?
Seven.
Yes,
Was it
Stefan.
Seven.
Yeah, he's
Seven.
around.
Seven. Has Nicholas been on a walk yet?
Yeah. I took him this morning. And he's just been outside playing with the children, and well, this just now.
All right. Okay. Good. We're gonna be taking him out. All right.
Of course. And he hands you like leash and collar to put on him.
Yeah. I'll put the leash and collar on him, but then I'll immediately give like the leash to Doros. Give it to...
You will take it and then pet the dog again.
Nice.
I imagine Doris just carrying the dog.
Yeah.
We're gonna take the dog for a walk, as then Doros picks up the dog and he walks with the dog in his arms.
All right. I'm ready when you guys are.
Sure, let's go.
Doros just gives a
I'm
thumbs
not
up.
sure. I'm not sure about Eleonora and Inward though. Do they want to come? Where are they?
Invar says he has some things to discuss with Aranxi's father, but Eleonora will come with.
Okay. So to the soon-to-be wife we go then.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Off to the Waldeburg wineries.
Fuck. We go get Kronk.
Well, that's where they live, right? So, up by the north side of town, and there's some of the larger plots of land where they make the wine. Yeah, you remember the path, Aranxes, a couple of shortcuts here and there, a couple back alleys. Sneaking around during your childhood.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's very familiar.
In that sense, none of that has changed. Although a couple of other routes you would have taken in the past are now closed off from buildings that now exist where they previously did not. But overall, similar still. And you approach not the building itself where the wineries are, but nearby a small, by your standards, smaller but still reasonably large blue house of the Waldeburg family.
Blue.
Quick question: are we going by foot?
You can. I mean, it would be.
I mean, seeing that it's just. Oh wait, no, never mind. Eleanor is there. Never mind. Continue on.
I mean, I would assume Ranks would just go by foot. Again, shortcuts and all, but.
Yeah.
Had that fourth horse. But yeah.
We're gonna need to buy another horse, by the way.
Why?
We lost one.
Why? Yeah, but it wasn't really needed, though, was it?
Anyways.
Yeah. Continue.
Anyway, there it is, the Waldeburg home. What do you want to do?
Well, I'm just gonna attempt to walk straight in, or at least knock on the door.
Approach aggressively.
We've come to barter.
Dormammu!
Dormammu!
So you.
Drake is gonna jokingly stand like intimidating behind Araxis, like we're the crew, you know.
The crew, the boys.
The boys.
You have just replaced Inva with dog.
Sure. Yeah. The boys and Eleonora.
Oh yeah.
The boys and that one girl. We don't talk about her.
Boys is genuine.
She's a lady. Anyway, you knock on the door, and you hear the sound of unlocking mechanisms. And the door opens to the inside, and you see like a servant person. Yes, hello. Who is it?
Just whisper, but like, Ranks, Softman here. I'm here to see my soon-to-be wife in a more cheery tone than I just said right now.
That is monotonous.
Yep.
I'm going to describe to you what happens. You see from the opening door, you see in a somewhat casual as can be in this medieval sort of environment dress, someone who sure looks a lot like Carolyn, looks out the door, sees you, makes like a... I'm giving you a free insight on her because that's part of your backstory, so you don't have to roll.
Right, my
looks
insight,
like
my passive
shit.
insight's on 19.
She gives like an shit, fuck, god damn it, look, but also sees that you're accompanied, and immediately changes to a sweet demeanor as she runs out the door, jumps, and like goes almost to like hug you. So I'm gonna need to make a strength save.
Oh god. No, just move to the side.
Wow.
Alright, can I do that?
Sure, you can make it a dex save instead.
21.
21. Okay. You hear, Aaron, it's you, and like, and she missed.
Who did she hit?
No one. She managed to catch herself.
Oh, I think it'd be so funny if she just slammed her like plate mail.
Yeah.
Slam face first to a wall of plate mail.
And well, she's out here. She is Coraline Waldebert, your bride to be. Sure enough, very much your type physically. So you describe that.
What?
You
Describe how
describe
hot she is, damn it.
Arantes'
Oh, you want me to
type.
describe?
Yes,
oh,
you
my
do
God.
that.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh no. How deep do I want to do this?
I don't know. Hair color, eye color.
Hair color, eye color.
She is somewhat more muscular than
Yeah, muscular. Eye color.
not super muscular, but just more so than Eleonora.
Toned.
She's human
Yeah, toned.
instead of elf.
Elf tone. Let's blue eyes, blonde hair, short hair. Yeah, just yeah.
Okay.
How short are we talking? Are we talking Britney Spears or shoulder height?
Shoulder height?
Yeah, shoulder. More the style of the times. And she says, "Oh, Aaron, it's so good to see you." And she calls you Aaron, not Aranxes.
Mm-hmm.
And she's the only
I
one who
look
does
at
that.
Litrix and mouths Aaron, like with a question mark behind it, like Aaron.
Raise the eyebrow, you know?
The eyebrow.
I
was
don't
like, Ranks was like, you know, you don't have to act like that around me. or yeah.
And act like what? I don't know what you're talking about.
I saw the
please,
look on your face when you
come
peeked at
in,
the
come
door.
in. It's been so long. And there is a little bit more genuine in the "it's been so long."
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I also bought Nicholas.
No, I can see that. Wow. Never
Still
seen him
in
carried
Rome.
before. I guess everyone can. Are these people with you?
Yes, they're with me. They're the companions I've been traveling for the past few months.
Okay.
Or also like kind of like take one of his hands out from cradling and just like give like a nice like hello wave.
And she returns it somewhat like awkwardly, like, "Hi, stranger." Um, can you? And she addresses her helper. Is like, "Can you set some water for some tea, perhaps?" Yes, of course. And the servant goes off to do some stuff. But do come in. I don't think we have enough space to seat everyone, but we can try.
All right.
I follow them in, I guess.
Yeah. It's not as fancy as your home, Aranxes, but reasonably well off. How many years has it been? 6, 7, 8? Oh, it's been so long.
Yeah, I think it's been around there. Might be a little bit longer, but
But who would have thought? You know, I honestly thought
Yeah.
I was gonna get sent off to some far-off, good-for-nothing noble, but, well, instead I'm going to be marrying you. How fortunate.
I mean, I'm still a good for nothing noble. Still fit the criteria.
Oh, but surely there is something that you've done in all this time.
Yeah, there are things that I've done. My mother told me you changed. I'm just here to check up upon that. But seeing just your first reaction upon you looking at me at the door, you still seem the same.
Oh, well, I mean, and she, like, pulls you closer and, like, whispers in, like, a more aggressive manner. Everyone else can make a perception check to see if you hear this.
Oh yes.
Oh no! What are you gonna whisper in my ear?
14.
12.
22, natural 20.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
I used yeah.
Okay.
So, continue.
Yeah, 12 doors. You don't hear this. She says in like a slightly more aggressive, like, "Listen, Aranxes, this is my only chance to get out of this goddamn town, and you are not going to ruin this for me."
Wait, do I hear that as well with the 14?
Yes.
Ooh, feisty.
Ah, this sounds promising.
Yes.
Uh,
So get out of this.
fuck it, my character's chaotic. Well, there's no need to get so aggressive, miss.
Oh,
I was like, get out of this town. I thought you loved it here. I mean, you like to manipulate people and
Are you
trick
kidding?
people if you're all.
all right. Well, there's no need to be pretending anymore, I suppose. No, I don't like it here, Aranxes. If anything, well, you know, I never hated you. I just envy you because you could do whatever you want, and not me.
Mm-hmm.
I want to, you know, I don't want to be stuck making wine all my life. I want to do something, be someone. I exist outside of this place.
Drake looks. What was her name again?
Coraline?
Caroline.
Coraline?
Corlin.
Yeah, Coraline.
Drake
Coraline,
looks.
Coraline.
Yeah,
Carolyn.
he looks her up and down and then asks, "What can you do other than make wine? Like, can you use weapons?"
Magic, perhaps?
No, not magic. No. Well,
Like, can you use a bow and arrow?
not as such, but I punch good sometimes.
I punch good. I love that. That's a good one. Good answer. Good answer.
I love it. Can we keep it?
Oh,
This is
God.
Family Feud in the most literal sense.
Drake just blinks and looks at Doris, looks back at her, and asks Doris, would you mind being a punching bag for a second?
Let me just put down the dog. Still carrying the dog.
Let me just find something and I'll get to you right
yeah,
there.
direct Corlin towards Doros. Like, take your best
We're
shot.
really-
Take your best shot.
We're really playing Pokemon
Ah,
with these NPCs.
I'm still wearing full plate, by the way, so it's probably gonna suck for her.
Where is it?
You see Doris get flung out the door into oblivion. She's a weeb girl.
She's
Doros
level
evaporates
51.
into pure ash.
Well, that's something.
I can't find. Okay. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Okay. I.
Show us. Come on.
Well,
please.
if you insist.
Hit me.
She punches you right in the armor, and it sounds pretty loud. No damage because you rolled an 8.
Oh yeah, no.
But also, whereas you would expect someone to like recoil in pain, she does not. She's like, damn it.
Oh.
Your aim is a little off there.
And she punches you again.
Uh-oh.
This time with a 19 to hit.
I don't have my shield equipped technically, so I guess that does hit.
Okay. Let me... Hold on, what sort of damage does this do?
Blunt.
A shitload?
Yeah, no, blunt, but...
She's the mom.
That is... I cannot find... Sure. You take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
Just like she just like freaking like right hooks you in the face. Like,
No, she specifically punched the armor.
oh, okay.
Gut punched me. Give me right
I'm gonna
square in
look
the
at
middle.
her and say, okay, and now do it a little bit more, how do you say this? More angry.
Oomph.
Angry with it.
But... What? She's confused by
Don't
all
listen
of
to
this.
him. Don't listen to him.
I have an idea if you want to play along. Be angry while you punch. No? You don't do that?
And she... well, not as such, but okay. And she like yells a little bit and punches again. A 16.
That one bounces.
Yeah, it sounds louder than the previous time, but also no damage.
I'm so glad she didn't hit me.
Where is my...
Interesting. I say thieves can't door access. I mean, if all she wants is to get out of the town, she can join us for the adventure.
Ranksys,
Just happens to be married to you as well.
yeah. Ranksys nods.
She doesn't seem half bad in combat. All she needs is a weapon or something.
Yeah.
You know?
So Ranksy nods and
Here
You're
it
talking
is.
about
Meanwhile, Latrix is just hearing me talking about the chicken and the duck that crossed the road and
Yeah, I'm
jumped in the puddle.
I swear to God, I'm gonna learn that language, Drake. Fucking hell.
I respond to Thieves' Cant, which sounds like a fish. Me talk about fish living in the barn. um, uh, maybe, but I want to figure out. I want to know some more things.
Sure, it's up to you.
But I'll probably just like.
I have a spare sword if she wants.
Yeah, I was about to say like I think I still have a sword in my inventory, but of course we don't have we don't want to have. Well, I mean,
and accidents do happen on pre-wedding honeymoon adventures. Wink, wink.
wink, wink. Yeah, shut up.
No, I say wink, wink. I do not do wink, wink. I say it.
Yeah. Don't you just shut up.
Wow.
But
excellent communication.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm still processing.
It's better if I'm not in a dress, if that helps.
I mean, I second that. But so you were all for this too. So how first of all, how does this come upon? My father tells me that relationships between both our houses were strained or something.
Do I really have to get into the politics of it?
It's always politics.
Okay, well, look, my dad had some issues with theft, and so they had to raise prices a little bit, and a lot of people complained, and so your father had to step in, and so it was a little bit of a small conflict in that regard. It got resolved, but they weren't always on good terms to begin with.
Drake is gonna ask. Your father doesn't sell horses by any chance, does he?
What? No, we sell wine.
Oh right,
but there's
yeah.
horses
My bad.
for people who sell horses, just not us.
Okay. Yeah, no, we lost a horse on the way, you see. And I suddenly
happens.
look at Litrix.
I don't even acknowledge it.
So you didn't have any hand in this at all? This is
What?
just a coincidence of just things going in your favor of just possibly getting out of here?
I don't care about your horses. If anything, why would I steal a horse if I want to leave?
No, not the horse.
Wrong subject. Wrong subject.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about I was talking about the whole thief stuff.
No.
Yeah.
Are you stupid? No.
Well, you know me. Am I stupid?
No, I know you're not stupid. Fine.
I mean, we'll see.
I don't know about them.
Or else we'll do like what is it? It's hard to describe. The
Try.
like you like tilt his like flat hand back and forth, like the kind of like so,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
But
see that?
We'll see. We'll see. Actually, probably tomorrow. I might. Let's see what you can do tomorrow.
Yeah, sure. I'll come up to the woods, I guess.
Same place?
Yeah, same. Beat you up for good this
Drake
time.
looks confused. Drake looks confused.
Same.
Yeah. All right. If Aranxi says, if you beat me, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna stop the marriage.
Oh,
but
come on.
If I beat you, I'm gonna do something. Deal?
She gets like a, what the fuck are you talking about? Fine.
This means possibly you might not leave.
Oh, I'm leaving. Maybe not
Deal?
with you, but I'm leaving. Yeah, deal.
All right.
Yeah. With this deal thusly made, I need to make some stats for her. I think we can end it here.
Hey.
End session. There we go. And